Hello everyone, I'm so excited to be with you again on this amazing episode of the Readers and Writers Club on Bronama TV. What goes around comes around. I'm sure you've heard that expression before, right? Well, that's the title of the book we are featuring today on our show. Not only the book, but of course, the author who wrote this book with two rather deep stories in it is 14 years old Siyamthanda Ngema from Pretoria, South Africa. I'm your host, Khanyisile Mukhwebane, and you are watching the Readers and Writers Club right here on Bronama TV. We visited Siyamthanda at his school, the Waldorf School, Rosemary Hill in Pretoria East, where we sat down to a long chat about himself, his book, and what he thinks about a number of issues affecting young people today.
So, in What Goes Around Comes Around is about a guy named Jav.
Okay.
And he wants to become a proper known person that writes AMA magazines.
Okay.
So, he starts like telling girls this is how you're supposed to look, and if you do this, people will start liking you more. So then he started feeling ugly and thinking he's ugly.
Okay.
But it was just an allergic reaction to ikrimiak.
Okay.
So then he started changing his life and reflecting, and then he became a better person and started writing things to motivate people.
Tell me about Destiny.
Well, Destiny is about a guy named Thando.
Yes.
Thando had a friend named Jabulo, and Jabulo got into an incident where he went to the hospital because of a bullying.
Okay.
So Thando got furious and he got mad. So he thought it would be better to go fight the bully for him.
And is it something that you experienced?
It's something I experienced, but not exactly.
Okay.
So I put some of the experience that I had into the book.
Okay.
But not everything went exactly the way it went in the book.
Okay, so tell me about your experience. What happened?
I had a friend who was getting beaten up by this other group of guys. And I tried to escort him.
Okay.
And I tried to step in. But we didn't get. We also had a fight, and then we called the parents and things.
Yes.
And then the parents resolved it, but it got resolved, but it not really, because at school there was a feeling like this person's not going to do something to me. But at the end, everybody just talked it out and be like, why did you do this? And we talked about it and everything went fine. Then we became friends.
So Sia, tell me, what inspired you to write a book like this?
Well, I wasn't really talking about the incident.
Okay.
So she's like, what if it would be better to write it out? And she's like, just write whatever you think would be nice for a story. So then I did that and then got two short stories out of it. And then she's like, these are nice. What, do you want to publish them? It's like, yes.
Do you have a favorite author?
Yes, I do have a favorite author.
Okay, who is
But I'm usually with her when she writes her books. It's my Aunt Angwane.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
And she's my favorite author because I know her and I can relate to the things she writes about.
What's the name of your favorite author?
Nomcebo Ngema.
So, tell me, how do you feel about your achievements?
Well, the first few months I was kind of nervous, thinking that nobody would buy my books. And then once people started buying them, I started getting excited and thinking people like kids like me also start writing books.
Yes. So, in your own view, how do you think bullying and body shaming can be stopped?
You can't really stop it as the person being bullied. But as other people see it, it just looks like this person's picking on that person because you're weak and things. So the person that is the bully must talk about it must look at the things that's going on at home and think about, why am I doing this? Why does this make me happy? Is everything okay at home?
Yeah.
And just talk about it to an adult or somebody that you trust. And once you find out why, and I do this because of that, you can tell somebody and ask somebody for help.
Sia, can you tell me what you like most about yourself?
I like that I find it easy that it's easy for me to make friends and talk to people. So it doesn't really discriminate from others. If when you are right, I can talk to you, we can have a conversation.
Yes.
Or when you're any race, we can talk and have a conversation.
Okay.
Yes.
What makes you happy?
My family makes me happy. I like spending time with my family and going out or just watching movies at home.
Tell me about your best childhood memory.
My best childhood memory is the first time me and my dad went to Mall of Africa to do a 10K walk. And the entire, maybe around 2-3 Ks, I got tired and I just said, "Dad, can you please go home?" And he held my hand, was like, "You can do it, we're almost there." Until that 10K was over, we went and we watched the movie together. And I was so happy because the entire time my dad was encouraging me to keep going, and we did actually finish the 10Ks.
And that was Siyamthanda Ngema, our guest for today, and an author of a book titled What Goes Around Comes Around. Oh, and there's more when we come back. His mother, Nompumelelo Maisela, will be talking to us. Do stay tuned. Welcome back to the Readers and Writers Club here on Bronama TV. If you just joined in, Siyamthanda Ngema is our guest for today, and we get to meet the rest of the family. 14-year-old Siyamthanda Ngema is the second of 3 children, the only boy among girls. He loves his family and he loves his friends too. Let's go hear from his family what they have to say about him.
I guess he's just like any boy child growing up right now. He's interested in different things, sports, gaming, surprised us by writing a book.
Yes.
But basically he's a lovely, gentle child,
Yes.
which is opposite to the height that he has.
That is true.
I think one of the things that I admire the most as an adult that I want to emulate is Sia's ability to have compassion without imposing.
How do his personality influence his siblings?
Okay, I think Snow would be able to answer the sibling part, but standing out as a parent and watching, one of the things that Sia is able to do, it depends on which side you are on. Sia is able to detach. Sia is able to quietly remove himself from any situation that might change his mood. Okay. Sia likes his peace.
Yes.
So he's very quick to detach from an environment or a space or a conversation or a topic that might just take away his peace.
Yeah.
In the sibling aspect, like there's 3 of us, 2 girls, 1 boy. So we don't always get along, you know.
Yes.
But if ever I'm in disagreement with my sister, Sia's able to come in and be like the balance, and then he restores peace within the house. So he's got a very nonchalant but wise personality that kind of, I don't know, it's inspiring. So yeah, he's just a really good person.
How do you feel?
I don't really believe, because when something else happens, they will be telling me different stories.
Yeah.
True.
How do you feel about his achievements as his mother?
Quite a number of things have already happened out of Sia writing this book.
Yes.
It's his nomination for the United Nations History Makers. It's the Global Ubuntu. It's the Africa. He got an award for that for best author. But I think we are the ones that get so hyped up because I think we we are seeing it happen in front of us and we know who this is.
Yes.
But Sia doesn't react to it.
What can you say to other parents who want to grow kids?
The advice I would give to parents is, especially if I'm talking to children who look like my son and myself and my family, children who are particularly black, who are raised by black parents, is that it's the greatest time to support our children, their creative part as well as the academic part, and allow children to explore themselves, whether it's through sports and activities. So the reason why you then find children then finding new talents in themselves is because you've actually allowed them to explore and you've supported that.
Thank you for supporting me throughout the whole thing. And thank you, Mom, for being there with me.
You're welcome.
Thank you for staying humble.
Yeah, and keep it that way, please. We would not be able to handle an inflated ego in the house.
Yeah, but
So we would be very, very happy if you stay as focused as you are, but as humble as you are.
and don't forget to be a kid. You must enjoy school as well. Yeah.
I think those are enough nice things.
Well, this is it from us. But we'll be back with more African authors and the books they have written and they have read. You can also share your story with us if you send us an email on pronamatv@gmail.com. You can also follow us on all our social media pages you see on your screen. I'm Kanyisile Mokwebane. Thank you for watching the Readers and Writers Club on Pranama TV. See you again next time. Bye-bye.